What's going on, YouTube? Dos RC back at you with a quick or not so quick install video. So today we are going to be installing the Vitavon front and rear diff covers, and I might even do the diff cases. These things right here, the front and the rear, keep those gears intact inside, but that will depend if I actually have the correct diff fluid for the truck, which I don't know what it is yet, but I will Google that and find out. And if we have time, we might install the Vitavon belt crank as well. If not, we'll do that tomorrow. So here's a quick look at the truck. We got the big gear cover. I thought I ordered it in silver. I would have liked to have it in silver, but I think I messed up when I ordered it and I got the blue one instead, but no biggie. I like the blue, and if I want to go all silver, I can de-anodize that and polish it and make it all silver, so all that can be silver. I got the top brace, steering top brace. I've seen Rich Duperdash break his, well, I didn't see it, but he mentioned in his latest video that he had broken it. He didn't show where, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that throughout the summer, and if it does end up breaking, I'll just reach out to Arthur at Vitavon. I'm sure he'll take care of me and send me a new one. So we got to get all this front and all this stuff on the rear off, but we're gonna start with the front because I feel like it's the easiest. So we'll start with the easiest first. So looks like we gotta remove this screw, and the bottom skid plate screws, and then the whole thing should just come right out. So we're gonna do that and then bring you guys back. All right, guys, so we're back. We took the front bumper assembly off, so it was just these two screws here and then 4 on the bottom for the skid plate, and the whole thing came off. Now I'm gonna go after this 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the whole cover will come off. Be right back. Okay, guys, so we're back. We got the diff cover in the front off the XRT, and there it is. That's what it looks like. The gears look pretty good. Looks like it has plenty of grease, and then we just put this bad boy in there like that. I'm trying to Google the oils that are in here on the front and rear diffs, and Racer RC says it's 10K in the front and 30K in the rear. 10K seems pretty loose for my liking. So and the only reason why I would change it is because I might install the Vitavon diff carrier, I guess, because this is a diff cover. So yeah, diff carrier. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I just gotta get the screws in there. It lines up no problem. So there it is. That looks pretty nice. Okay, so we're gonna get the screws back in here, and then we'll tackle the rear and we'll bring you guys back. So we're back, and that's the installation of the front Vitavon diff cover. So there it is. That's what it looks like. Adding that extra beef to the XRT. So now we're gonna go to the back and through the back. So we're gonna remove 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that should allow us to remove the whole wing and rear skid assembly so we can get to the diff cover. So we're going to take care of that and bring you guys back when we're inside. Alright, so we got the front, rear wing and skid plate assembly off. That's it right there. So yeah, it's these two screws there, one on the other side, and then 4 on the bottom, and then the whole thing comes off. You might need to insert like a pry tool or a flathead screwdriver right here just to pop this off from underneath. Sometimes it can get stuck. So now we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, and that's gonna remove the rear diff cover. One. Fell on the floor. And Vitavon does supply new screws. They're a tiny bit longer, like a millimeter longer than the stock, so you get more thread. There it is. There's definitely a lot more grease in the front than there is on the rear. But I'm gonna take this one out and feel it. I didn't do the other one. I should have done it, but it's too late now. So I'm gonna take that out and just see how it feels. Probably open it, see if I need to add more oil. I'm not gonna do the diff carriers yet. I'll do those in a future date. But there it is right there. And if you guys want to see what it looks like with the case on there, let me just put it in here. Kind of hard to do this one-handed, but more or less, once I put the screws in there, it'll tighten it down and make it sit flush. So there it is. That's the rear, and there's the front. My pinion head actually came loose, so I took it off, and I'm gonna apply red Loctite to that. So then reinstall is easy, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, and then the 4 on the bottom for the skid plate, and the 2 that go in here for the wing mount, and that's it. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like I said, I'm gonna take this diff out and feel it, open it, see what it looks like inside, because I haven't done that since I bought the truck. So I'm gonna take care of that, and we'll be right back. So we are back. We got the diff out of the XRT, and that's what it looked like when I opened it. So there's not a whole lot in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the Vitavon diff carrier. So yeah, so the rear takes 30K, the front takes 10K on the XRT. I'll pull these out. I need to get the M2C Diff cup sleeves. I was looking at that today. So there's that. Pretty easy. Just slide that in there. Install our bearing. Install our cup back in there. And we're gonna put some blue Loctite on it. We don't want that screw backing out and that cup getting loose. Get our spider gears back in. I gotta say that there wasn't a lot of diff fluid inside this diff. Trying to line up the spider gears. That's weird. There we go. No, that's not seating right. There we go. I don't mind doing diffs, but it's so messy with the diff fluid getting everywhere and all over your fingers and stuff. So I try to always wear gloves when I do this. So now we just make sure this is tight too. Now we just add the diff oil. This stuff it's not as thick as 20 million, but it's still pretty hard to push out. This is annoying. rotate it a little bit, let it sink in there. So we're gonna let it sink and settle, and then put the cover back on, put the screws in there. Vitavon does provide the screws for the cover. I like the stock Traxxas ones better though, because they have a cap head. Those are button head. So yeah, I don't want to get any oil in there. And that's where the screw's gonna go with Loctite. If I have oil in there, it's not gonna stick very well. So I'll see if I can reuse the stock ones. Yeah, it looks like it. I'll be able to. As long as it doesn't interfere or hit the pinion gear inside the truck. But I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna let that settle and then put the cover back on, Loctite it, and then put it in the truck. I'm gonna go with the Traxxas stock screws, but if I see that it's gonna hit the pinion gear somehow, it shouldn't, but I'll let you guys know. So we'll bring you back once it's installed into the truck. So we're back and we got the Diff complete, and I was not able to use the stock Traxxas screws. These I had to use the Vitavon provided screws. So when I tried to put these in, they bottomed out here and they wouldn't go any further. So the Diff does feel a lot, I guess, smoother than when I took it out. So yeah, that's a plus. It's kind of hard to turn on with 30K in there. So we're gonna get it back in the truck, put some grease in there, put the Diff cover back on, and that's a wrap. And then put the wing assembly back on and the rear skid plate back on, and that's a wrap, guys. Very easy install. So yeah, sorry about that noise. That's the crazy washer going. So that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, helps me out and it costs nothing. And please leave a like and a comment down below if you have any questions or thoughts. I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Dos RC out.